Whiskey Radio 456, Whiskey Radio 456, UDX 483, standing by.
Roger, roger. Okay, got you around Jacksonville, 318. You be good, brother. Have fun. Good work on the antenna. 32, St. Paul, Minnesota. 73, my friend.
32, UDX 483, waving a hand.
UDX 483, good morning, sir. 32, St. Paul.
See you there, Steve. UDX 483.
Roger, Paul. I just got England coming back at me as we're speaking. I'm going to stand by for a moment.
Roger, roger. 32, standing by.
456, I didn't hear you for a moment there, but then all of a sudden I heard you coming back. Man, you're making a good trip when I do hear you, but it's in and out right now. You want to go to another frequency?
Yeah, if you can hear me there, Steve, we go to 435. 435. 435 there, Steve. QSL.
100%. I'll see you there, my friend. Roger, man, I got a real good copy on you. Just conditions are picking up in the States and Canada and the States, and they're canceling everybody else out. Definitely good to hear you again, my friend.
Yeah, you too there, Steve. Yeah, nice to hear you there, my friend. It's fantastic to catch up with you again at last. It's been a long time, but you're sounding good as well there. It's just very, very busy on 385, and it's an absolute madhouse on there. Always is now for some reason, but got people whistling, playing music. The 111 guy, it's just ridiculous on there most of the time there, Steve. So I tend to just QSY away from it there. But great to talk to you there again, Steve. You're sounding real good there. You're about 5 and 5, 5 and 7. I think the propagation is moving around a little bit, but you're sounding real good there, QSL.
Yeah, Roger. Your same thing. I had you a good solid 5 and 7. It's starting to drop out a little bit, but you know, as far as that all that noise, you know, I feel ashamed that all this noise is coming out of the U.S. You know, I don't know why people over here have to get on the radio and just make noise. It makes no sense to me, but hey, it is what it is. We can always go somewhere else, and usually we can get away from them.
Yeah, QSL there, Steve. Yeah, that's right there. Just QSY away from them there. But yeah, great to hear you there. How have you been keeping over there, Steve? Have you been okay? Oh, I know you've had some terrible weather over there, and I've been trying to catch up with as many friends as I can there, but there's a few I haven't spoken to, so I hope they're okay. But have you been okay over there, Steve? Everything's been okay? Back to you?
Roger, everything's going real good. Other than the fact that my radio was down for about a month between trying to do other things, and we had a storm come through in July, I believe it was, and all of a sudden my SWRs went up, and I think I was fighting with a faulty nano VNA at the same time, because I would have flat on one frequency and I'd go 2 over and I'd be at 1.7, and like, you know, what is going on here? It was like I could set it good for one frequency and that was it. So I did a little bit here and a little bit there, and I decided, heck, I'm going to use the SWR meter that's built into the radio, and I started seeing good things and bad things, and I nailed it down to, I think my old Avanti antenna selector is having an issue. Either that or the one section of coax that was still hooked to it. So either way, I eliminated both of those, and I'm sitting at a 1.2 right now. I'm good with that. I'll get it better at a later date, but hey, I'm back on the air. What was your first personal again? For some reason, it's going away from me.
Yeah, QSL there, Steve. Yeah, I'm glad you got the issue sorted out. It's certainly working well to me this side there anyway. They're absolutely sand and treetop tall as always there. But yeah, the operator name this side is Richard, Romeo India, Charlie Hotel, Alpha, Romeo Delta. Operator name is Richard, from east coast of England, the county of Norfolk, situated 100 miles northeast of the capital city of London there, Steve. QSL?
Yeah, Roger, I was just brain dead. You know, it's been a little while since we've talked, and as soon as you said it, it was right back. You know, just, yeah, I get all flustered. I got real happy. I'm getting me a good contact again. I tell you, it seems like I'm getting nothing but trophy contacts. I've been back on the air for 4 days, and man, I've gotten some good ones. And you definitely, you're right up there at the top with the best, my friend.
QSL there, Steve. Well, I appreciate the flowers there, my friend. I really do. Save some for yourself, of course, because you're sounding top shelf as well there. Yeah, we're having a bit of a change up today there, Steve. I'm on one of my old school radios. I like to stretch their legs a little bit at the weekend there, just to get a little bit of electricity through them there. But you're on an old school Stalker. It's an ST9 FDX. It's the English one with the UK 40 in it there. I believe quite a rare radio now, but and I've also got a 1980s Echo Power microphone on as well there, which I've had since I was a kid as well there. I fixed the radio a while back, just haven't had time to really use it there with things here that have been cropping up there, but we're on a 2-element Moxon, 20 feet in the air, pointing roughly your direction, on the old school Stalker 9, and a little bit of power there. QSL?
Yeah, Roger. Well, I am running my camera as usual, so later on you can see what it sounded like. I got you a good solid 5.7. Drops back just a little bit every now and then, but it's coming in well now. I'm using my Anytone Quad 5 Plus as usual. The old dirty girl, and she looks like she's putting out right at about 145. Bumping 50 every now and then, and the Delta M2, and I'm using my Frank antenna today. It's the Mako V5000 base with the high gain CLR2 mast on it, and sitting at about 7 meters.
Yeah, QSL, well, I'll tell you what, that Mako's doing its thing there, especially from vertical to horizontal there. Working very, very well there, Steve. You're very consistent as well there. I think only a few times it's dropped down a little bit, but you're mostly there. You're about a second or so there as well there, so it's fantastic. Working really, really good there, really, really good. But yeah, the Anytone, I believe you said is working good as well there. I've spoken to lots of people on those radios there, Steve, and they all seem to work really good as well there. So, but yeah, it's fantastic. I spoke to another Steve a little while ago, 1776. He was also on Anytone, I believe it was the Quad 6, and that was a good sounding radio as well there, Steve. They do okay, don't they, those radios? They do good there, QSL.
Yeah, Roger. I've been really happy with this radio. I went through another period of issues. I had a little DNA amplifier that I was using, a little 4-tube, and it worked really well, and it went down on me. And so that's when I fell back into sideband, single sideband, because you know I could get out with my Ranger on single sideband, but wasn't doing anything with AM, you know, the way they compete around the States. So I dropped back to the sideband, and you know, typical RCI, I started getting bad signal reports, bad audio reports. Man, that thing sounds like crap. And so now I'm down, I'm doing nothing, and I had just a little bit of play money I could play with, so I picked this thing up at $246 US, shipped right to my door. So I did that, and I started back with just the radio, and I was getting good signal reports and talking all over the world with it, you know, at the little 42 watts it was producing. And shoot, I ended up picking up this old Dirty Girl off of eBay for about $60, and the positive wire trace was pulled completely off of the board. So I did a little bit of repair on the inside, and lo and behold, she perked right up, and gosh, she was so dirty when I got her. That's why I call her a Dirty Girl, because it was just filthy, nasty. Looked like it had been riding in the behind the seat of a truck, not in the truck. And yeah, but anyway, yeah, we're growing. I got me a nice crank up tower now. I just got it last weekend. It'll probably take me a year to generate the money to put that big chunk of concrete in the ground, but hey, you know, it is what it is. It's got a big old high gain 3-band 5-element beam on the top of it, and shoot, once I get that up, my head will be so big I'll be able to float up there and adjust the antennas there, Roger.
That's right. Yeah, I like it. Well, I can't wait to hit you on that new antenna there, Steve. I can only imagine what I was going to do to you there. You're booming on your vertical, so you get that bad boy swing back this way to the neck of the woods there. I think you're going to be doing some damage. I think there, Steve. You're going to be absolutely booming over here. So yeah, I can't wait to look at that one. So I do look at your channel. You know, I'm subscribed to your channel anyway on your YouTube there. So yeah, I shall look there and see how the footage is going on there, Steve. So that'll be really interesting. That, and yeah, looking forward to seeing that one there. But yeah, 10-4 on the concrete base there. I know. Well, not from experience, I don't have that one in the tower, but yeah, I could imagine a big old tower. You need a big old base there. I do have some friends with some big towers and some big antennas, and yeah, they do take some looking after, and also a bit of a worry as well, I think there, Steve, when we a little bit noisy here there, Steve. I don't know if it's like your side, but I've got a bit of splatter. I think there's a few guys on the zeros above and below us, so it's a little bit noisy at the moment there, Steve. So I'm not going to keep you there, my friend. I do apologise. It's been a pleasure to speak to you there, my friend. Your standard choice as always, and it's been really good to catch up with you again as well there, QSY.
Yeah, Roger, Richard, yeah, it's getting noisy on this end as well, but I'm hearing 100%, and we'll call it a great QSO, man. Definitely good to hear you again. I lost a little bit of the last end, the end of this, but I got my phone going, so I'll sew this into what we had. And big thing is you'll be able to hear what you were sounding like with your radio setup, and Richard, definitely good to talk to you again, and we'll look forward to the next time. Until next time, we'll say 26 World Radio 456. Richard, man, pleasure's all mine. Definitely enjoyed it, and looking forward to the next time. 73s, 51s, and a click, 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 my friend.
Yeah, QSO, LSB. Yeah, it's getting rough and tough here now. I've got I think some AM stations as well now fired up, so I think it's time to go. Appreciate the contact there, Steve, as always. Great to hear you there, my friend. Glad you're keeping okay and things are alright on your side. You keep safe there, my friend, and God bless you and your family, and look forward to speaking to you again. 73 there, my friend, from 456, East Coast of England.
Ciao, ciao, my friend.